Warning. Warning. Warning.
Should do, boys. Well, then it took me a minute. I was like, am I sure that's not just an orange light?
Good evening and welcome to the One View with your hostess, the mostess, S01, coming to you live on this fine Friday night. How's everyone doing tonight?
The hell am I here?
Loving life, let's go.
So tonight's show is sponsored by On The Rocks, your one-stop Twitch channel for arse kicking, arse twitching, arse thrilling. There's a lot of arse there. Whiskey drinking, fun time gaming. And speaking of whiskey drinking, as always, with me on the podcast, it's the whiskey drinking, always hustling, always bustling, always creating, never mistaken, P-Town Cowboy, the one, the only, Double D.
Yo, what's cracking? I'm not sure how I feel about that intro. That's too much. You overpromised it. I can't deliver on any yet.
Wine right now, so it's fucking bullshit. So it's a
I
lie.
can't deliver on the whiskey front. I've got a lie.
I know.
Damn. Oh,
But also in the house, also in the house, also chilling, whiskey, drink, root beer and tea drinking, so easy going like Sunday morning, he had a song wrote about him and makes Lionel Richie jealous. The one, the only, BradEasy.
Whatever you're on, can I have some?
Sipping on that elixir of life, Brad.
Life is a
I'll start that.
Fuck off.
Mate, that was sick.
I just had to get that intro in.
Let it roll. Let's roll. Let's do it. Let's do it all day, every day.
Oh, boy.
Massive shout out as always to Bams, who earlier on I got her by surprise in Discord and said to her, name me and Jondra, I'll stick the first song on. And she named hip hop, so there you go.
Oh, wow. Damn. We got Bambi to thank for the music this evening. I like it. This is my street.
Yeah, I just thought, why not go with that? I listened to literally about 20 hip hop songs before I came across that, and I thought, you know what? I'm down with that. That's going to be our intro tune from now on.
Is that where the ass thing came from? Is that like you heard that and you're like this? This is some good ass. I hear it. I like it.
No, I wrote the ass thing beforehand.
Oh, you wrote that? I thought it was improvisation.
No. There's a lot of things I were doing for tonight's show, and I was like, right, I'm gonna jot this down, otherwise I'm gonna forget it. And I'm laughing in my head. I'm laughing my tits off as I was saying it.
It was hype as fuck, mate. I've never been so hyped in my life. I'll tell you.
On the rocks, mate.
I just wanted to grind on something. You're looking at him stand up and just make this chair my bitch.
You're more than welcome in the future, mate. More than welcome. There's more of that to come. How are we doing, fellas? How's your week been?
It's better now, to be honest.
Pretty
It's better
chill,
now.
actually, to be honest.
Brad's been loving life this week.
Has he? He's been off, hasn't he?
No, my manager was off though.
Man of leisure. You know what? I've had a pretty stressful. Well, I had a stressful Wednesday, Thursday, but it all came together in the end, and you just have to plow through it. And I got a chance to do a few good things though this week. I mean, we are primarily gaming here, and you know that's what we know and love. And we were posed a few questions today, like in our little chat we have at work, outside of work on WhatsApp, and the Xbox versus PS5 argument started. And I was sort of like, well, it's whichever one you prefer. You see, I've had both, and I'm quite like both.
You're
but
riding that fence.
yeah, I went the PS4 had the better controller, because I like the PS4 controller because it was dead easy. It was small, weren't it? So even with my big hands,
the PS4 one.
Yeah,
I hate the PS4 controller.
Do you? Right.
Well, I prefer the Xbox controller. I don't know why.
I prefer the 360. Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, I prefer the N64 controller. Let's be honest now.
That's good. It's great for
Exactly.
the N64.
Talk about small. But
So it's just like, remember the original Xbox control pad?
he's looking for one now.
The Duke. It was called the Duke, right? It was fucking huge.
I'm waiting for Brad to go. Here's one I made earlier.
I don't think you don't have one of them, do you, Brad?
No, I don't have an Xbox. I do.
No, it was massive though.
I do have
Yeah.
an though.
64 controller was absolutely
nice. Nice, very nice. But yeah,
USB version.
I mean, I could only settle it one way because I like both. The controllers on the PS5 and the Xbox are a little on the large side for me. I'm not, with my gaming, I was used to PS controllers for years. Obviously, the smaller of the ones, and hey, she feels more comfortable this week because the faces are back where they belong. I even gave them borders this week, Bams.
Have you given them? I don't even know. I'm Twitch, but oh yeah, we do have big old red borders.
But yeah, I just one sec. Sorry. My point on this were the only way I could settle it was because a few people were saying like, oh, the PS is outselling this, and like a few people like, no, never. So I just went online, I just went for the US market because let's face it, worldwide, the US market's quite a good representation. It's not the be all and end all, and it can change a little bit, but not much. But apparently in 2023, the PS5 has sold 1,400 models in the US. 14 million. Sorry.
All right. That makes more sense.
14 million.
It make money.
And 11 million Xbox. And that's with the PS5 shortage.
Well, when you say Xbox, there's two models though, isn't there?
Yeah, that's combined. That's the X and the S.
Yeah, but how's Nintendo doing?
Well, this is my point.
I haven't gone that
We're
far.
talking about consoles. If you had to put a sword to my dick and say, right, choose a console or we're going to snap you, it will be Switch all day, every day. All day, every day. Switch
is fun, isn't it? That's what I like about Switch. It's really fun.
But, like, think of it this way, right? I get it, right? You got a fat-ass TV there, right? You might not do. And actually, mine isn't that fat. But you've got a big-ass TV there, right?
Yeah.
Great. You can play any game you want on it because your PS5, your Xbox connected to it. But do you know what? I kind of just want to play games in bed sometimes.
Yeah, I get that. And the portability outside the house, yeah.
it's like I get it. It's nice to have have it on the big TV, but to have just the capability to even lie down on the sofa, play a game on the Switch, and have Netflix on at the same time.
Yeah,
it's really nice. It's really chill, and also Zelda.
that's true. That's true. Oh, you've got that in the bag, haven't you?
PC Master Race all the way.
Exactly.
I'm just looking at this. You know, the highest selling console of all time.
Go on.
Good question.
If you were to guess.
No, don't tell us.
NES. I'm going NES.
It's the Wii.
It's not the NES. The NES is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The Wii or the PS?
Oh wow. PS1.
It could be the PS1, but I think it's the Wii.
NES is 13.
What?
Oh,
of all time, we're talking here.
Wow.
The Wii 1, 2, 3. Wii is 7.
Okay.
Wow. Wait, are we including mobile consoles? Portable consoles? Is Game Boy on there?
Yeah, Game Boy is.
Game Boy's got to be up there then.
It's number 4, and including the Game Boy Color though.
What? It's not a modern console, is it? It can't be a modern console. There's no way.
Mega Drive. I'm gonna go Master System.
No, it's not.
I'm trying to think. If it's not the NES, if it's not the PlayStation,
give us an era.
2000.
2000.
The year 2000.
Oh wow, that's PlayStation. We're definitely in there at that point.
Yeah, it's around that period.
PS2.
PS2.
Console.
To be fair, it wasn't too shabby. It wasn't.
It probably helped. That's when like DVDs took off, isn't it?
Yeah,
had a DVD player.
It didn't really have any direct competitors either because the Xbox came out, but it couldn't compete with the PS2, and that was around the GameCube as well came out, and
couldn't compete.
I think the GameCube might even be the PS3 potentially.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking like I might need a DVD player for something that's coming up, and I'm like, I don't have. Well, let's see if my PS2 still works. So I'm still using it.
I'll tell you what, it's the only reason I keep around my PS4. It's got a Blu-ray player on it.
If not, I think you can get them for about 30 quid on Amazon now. Other retailers are available.
Just buy a PS2.
Yeah, just buy a PS2 off at eBay. Oh,
how much do you think a PS2 costs on eBay?
You can buy mine off me, mate. I'll sell you mine if you want.
Oh,
I don't need your.
Well, it all depends, doesn't it? I mean, with the PS2, it really does depend whether it's someone just trying to get rid of old junk and selling it for like 15 quid, or if it's someone who realises that it's probably more of a collector's item and selling it for like
£225. Why would I want a faulty PS2?
Did you know what? Think back on it, guys. There was so many amazing games on the PS2.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Feels like the PS2 was around for a long time.
It was around for a long time. It really, really was. Like you've got to remember,
it was quite bulky as well, wasn't it?
6 years before PS3 came out. 2006.
It had a lifetime of at least 6 years. Yeah, that's a long time for consoles, especially around that time when consoles were coming thick and fast.
Yeah.
So many good games. Like the Final Fantasy X came out on the PS2. That sold massively. GTA 3, GTA San Andreas, and Vice City came out on the PS2. Gran Turismo killed it on the PS2. God of War killed it on the PS2.
Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3.
Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 2 came out on the PS2.
Good time to be alive.
It was. I'm glad I experienced it. That's kind of the reason I never went to high school, to be honest. So, yeah. Play PS2.
But we did also. Off the back of that, we did also have a conversation about old and new games for Halloween, didn't we, recently? I'm
looking for stuff, so I'm still looking for stuff.
So, this is your lucky day, BradEasy.
Oh, really?
Because I've been looking up the top horror games 2023 and backwards. Why it'd be forwards, I'd never know. But that's what the title of this article were, which were a bit stupid.
Crystal ball out.
Yeah. So, are you ready for this? Get your pen and paper ready.
No. Are we talking about the games as they come up?
We can talk about them. So, newly to the market.
Got an opinion on every one of them.
Newly to the market, day one, Xbox Game Pass and PC Game Pass. Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I've heard about that. Isn't that a multiplayer though? Someone plays Leatherface.
I might jump on that with you. I might jump on that if you want me to. Daymare 1994.
Daymare?
Yeah.
94. What did that come out on?
It's on PC.
Gamer. Oh man, I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
Mate, yes, I love it when you do shit like this.
You're gonna have to Google this. Believe me, I had to really stretch
Is
the
it Gamer
depths.
1998?
1994.
Gamer
Sang-
and game.
Sang-
Gamer and relatives used to refer to groups of people
Sandcastle.
who are homosexual, have an interest in video games. Okay. That's not really horror to me, Joe. But okay.
Sandcastle, it should be.
Oh, it came out in 2023.
Yeah,
But it's called Gamer.
yeah, 1994, right? Yeah.
Right, that's less confusing.
I got
Okay,
you there.
right.
Ad infinitum.
Yeah, I've heard of that. I've heard of that one. Yeah, don't really know a lot about it.
Alan Wake 2, which I thought Brad might be interested in.
Right, 3 weeks away. That.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
World of Horror. There's actually a game
Such a
out there.
generic title.
I know. I love it. I love it. Texas
World
is
of
good.
Horror.
It's basically like Dead by Daylight. It's
Whoa,
Texas shit.
Brad,
World of Horror's got
Brad, Brad, look at World of Horror. That
I
looks
know. It's got I can never remember the guy's name, but the guy makes that manga that's horrifying. It's just
yeah,
psychologically
it's the same guy.
Terrifying.
It's the same guy that's just done a series on Netflix about his
I think
manga,
that's
right?
the same guy.
For those that haven't Googled it, World of Horror is like this, like black and white line drawing manga style. It looks great.
And it's currently $16.75 on Steam.
No, it's like
Too much money, isn't it?
Other retailers are available.
Name wrong. Yeah, but it's the guy. The stuff this guy comes out with is just.
Yeah.
I can't even begin to describe it, but it's some of the most fucking horrifying stuff I've ever seen.
It looks it, to be fair, when I looked at it.
But at the same time,
really good.
Super fucking. It's so well done, though. And it's so compelling. It's just horrifying.
And it's because of how unique it is, right? He's so we need his name. Let's get his name, Brad. It's not fair for us.
I don't want to butcher his name.
Put it in the chat. I'll read it out.
Okay. Good shout.
I'm not bad on pronunciation.
I'm terrible. It's probably Sam at the end.
And then I've got another weird one you might be interested in if you like that sort of thing.
Junji Ito. Yeah, Junji Ito.
So, Google, and this is for Brad also, because I thought I'm going to help him out tonight.
Google's the horror. Google's the real horror. You're 100% right.
Doki Doki Literature.
Literature Club. Yeah. Doki Doki Literature Club. Doki Doki Literature Club is an absolute mind fuck. Yeah. It takes a lot of time, but if you can play it, that's horror. That is horror.
Yeah.
It's so good. I look like a pervert.
No, trust me.
That's the idea. That's the theme behind it. Yeah,
after we've got off air, just quickly have a look on YouTube at it. So, of course, there's the classics.
No, don't look at it.
All right.
You'll spoil it.
All right, fair enough. Alone in the Dark.
Oh, PS1,
Yeah.
There's been several.
Phasmophobia, which we play.
Actually.
Soma.
I've heard of
Soma. It's supposed to be really good. Yeah.
Signalis.
Signalis is amazing.
If I do pronounce any of these wrong, bearing in mind I haven't really listened to any videos about them. Outlast Trials I'll be doing later in the month, but obviously free to play.
Is it multiplayer?
The Outlast Trials.
I think it is.
That could be one for me and you then, Brad, after and Double D on the rocks.
I think it's 4-player. I'm sure it's 4-player.
Oh, yeah. Bams is saying it is. She's already looked this. Bam's on it. I
don't believe Das of the Deuce, but apparently Bambi is believable.
Bambi is here for it.
The guy that can nail every video game. You don't believe him, but no. Fucking Bambi.
No. I won't say I won't believe you. Scorn. Just simple, Scorn.
Oh, Scorn's an interesting one. It is an interesting one.
And then there's Dead...
It's body horror, flesh horror.
Dead by Daylight as well.
That's a zombie game, isn't it?
Yeah. Metro...
No, it's the multiplayer one.
Is it? What am I thinking of then?
You're thinking about Back for Blood, maybe?
Well, what's that parkour zombie game you made me play?
That Back for... Oh, right. That were another one. We did make him play Back for Blood as well, to be fair.
Back for Blood was good.
Right with that. You enjoyed that. It's like Left 4 Dead. Yeah, it's like Left 4 Dead.
Right, so I'm going to quickly read through them. So just hold your thoughts a minute, because there is quite a
No.
few, and otherwise we're never going to get through them.
It's like, dude, shut up.
Right,
shut
okay.
Up, mate.
Right. So we've got Resident Evil Village, Evil Win 2, which I recently completed, and I can recommend that series. Alien Isolation, Condemned, Criminal Origins, Darkwood, System Shock 2, Amnesia: The Dark Descent, Outlast, can also recommend recently played, Dead Space, Stories Untold, Little Nightmares, Inside Oxenfree, Doom 3, The Quarry, which you said you were playing, Resident Evil, Silent Hill series, Until Dawn, which I'm going to do this month as well, Murder House, Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem, and I'll send you all these. It's like a who's who, this of games. Fatal Frame 2, there's Paranormicide, Rusty Lake series, Lily's Well, honourable mentions to Resident Evil 1, 2, and 7. I'm done. I skipped a few there because there were. I did write down about 13.
Some really, really good call outs for indie games there. You've just called out. There's a lot of indie games there in that list.
Mortuary Assistant, I'm interested in as well because that's.
I own that. Yeah, it's really, really spooky. Really spooky.
Yeah, Until Dawn, I've actually completed in the past. I'm sure I had it on PlayStation. So I want to do that one again.
They all blend together for me, them games. Until Dawn, The Quarry, there's loads of them. Man of Midian, there's loads of them.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
Blended.
I kind of like The Quarry.
Bams has completed Until Dawn.
So have we. Everyone died.
But if you were to do a game a day, Brad, I do actually have you covered. That was the point of my research today. I was like, you know what? I'm going to do something for Brad here. I know you're asking about this, so here you go. And I will, in fact, what I'll do, 1 second, this is live production crap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go across to On The Rocks private chat, and there you go. Every single one in WhatsApp.
In WhatsApp?
Do you know what I think you should do, Brad? I think you should take
my phone's somewhere. I don't know where my phone is. Go on.
You should take the rest of the month off and play every single one of those games every single day.
Yeah. You will absolutely be like a kid in a sweet factory.
Stream them all.
Yeah.
And your brain will be like porridge by the end of it.
Yeah.
It'll be great. You'll be a changed man. We'll never see the old Brad ever again. It'll be the new infused Brad. Infused with all the types
I like it.
Your mind can imagine and also cannot imagine. It would be fantastic.
I like it. Right. So, did anyone catch COD next this week? Because I know Brad probably won, but Double D, you play occasionally on COD, very occasionally.
Not looked at it this week. No, I know there's been news around COD 3 that's coming, right?
Yeah, Modern Warfare 3. So I did happen to catch a little bit of it, and the movement looks so much better. I
was griping it. You like your movements.
Yeah, and the new Warzone map is more back like Verdansk was, rather than the crappy map that we've got at the minute. That means I can't be arsed playing it, quite frankly. That's what it means. It's crap. If anyone from Activision happens to stop by, it's rubbish. What did you do last year? I haven't even pre-ordered your game this year because I felt like you destroyed me last year when I bought that game for 70 odd quid with the extra pack, and then it was so crap, it was unbelievable. You bunch of morons. All we wanted were a new city map.
Oh, we're gonna get sued. Well, you are.
Other games makers are available and better, probably.
That's a really good point, actually.
What?
So when you say a new city map, so the few times that I've played Modern Warfare, is it like Fortnite and there's just one map?
So what they've done this time, right? So usually in the old Warzone, as you know, we had Verdansk, and we then had the Rebirth Island, and basically two maps very similar in terms of buildings and the framework of it. Now,
one with like the hotel on the beach, and there's like
Yeah.
a place and stuff.
and then everyone was saying, "Oh, you know, we're having fun. We love the dance, but we want a new map." And they came out with Caldera. Well, enough said. Enough said. They came out with Caldera. That's all we need to say.
You haven't said enough because we don't understand the context of
Right,
what
Caldera was utterly the biggest pile of crap ever. The only thing that made it fun was the fact I was playing with people, my friends. That's all that made it fun.
Yeah,
and
I get that.
And just when I thought, right, so I'd sort of warmed up a little bit to Caldera, thinking, you know what, it could be worse. You know, be careful what you wish for and all that. She's loving it, Bams. Be careful what you wish for and all that. And then we said, right, new Modern Warfare 2's coming out. We're going to get a new Warzone map. We're going to get this, that, and the other. And they basically changed everything. They gave us a desert with a city that might as well have just been a small town, surrounded by a load of sharks.
Do you want verticality then? Do you want verticality?
You remember Verdansk, don't you? It was a good mix.
No.
I thought you played Warzone.
I played it for like maybe 8 matches, and it was all one match.
Right, okay.
So you want verticality? I remember seeing videos of somebody. I think it might have been Battlefield, not Call of Duty, where like you would, I don't know, Battlefield had beef, but like you would swoop in and there'd be like these massive skyscrapers and people would be sniping skyscrapers. And I was like, that looks sick. That looks amazing.
Yeah. So
that sort of verticality
So I want that. And then if you imagine if they turn Manchester, yeah? The best way to put it, imagine if they turn Manchester into a war zone on a game, yeah? So you've got the big tall buildings in the centre, and then as you go out, you've got warehouses, you've got like industrial places, and you've got.
Let's just do it.
Yeah.
Let's just do it.
Well, that's what Verdansk was. This.
Should we buy a lot of guns and hand them out in Manchester?
What we got in Modern Warfare 2 was just absolutely atrocious. It was just horrible.
And verticality.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, they were on tall building, and they thought that were enough, but. This is just my personal preference, but a lot of the community stopped playing as well. So I kind of think they were with me on this, that it just weren't right. It just weren't right. And the whole movement thing as well, they destroyed the movement.
I'll tell you what, real question. Do we think that Call of Duty's move into Battle Royale atmosphere away from multiplayer matches is a good thing? I used to love Call of Duty, World at War, and the games around that era because flicking between the levels was a lot of enjoyment. Words, hey, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine playing, and I can't imagine. I've played the recent Call of Duty, and it was fine. I just didn't enjoy it as much. I would rather be locked into levels and be able to learn levels and learn placements and spawn points and be able to work my way through it.
Yeah.
I'll play Fortnite if I want to buy it. I'll play PUBG.
Yeah. So
why can't you carve your own continue to carve your own niche rather than jumping on a bandwagon? I don't get it.
Yeah, so basically with Modern Warfare 2, the even on Modern Warfare 1, Cold War, and what were it called? Vanguard. You spawned in the same place and everything on the multiplayer, which was great because you could learn the lay of the land and know where people are going to be going. On this one, you spawn in here, there, and everywhere. You can't say spawn switch because as soon as you say it, you're back at the other side. It's just crazy. So I hope they've sorted all that. I hope they've stopped the multiple spawn points and everything in multiplayer. I'm not pre-ordering. I'm waiting till I see actual gameplay when it's live before I actually take it any further. So
you didn't really answer my question. Do you think it was a good reason, a good move for them to move to Battle Royale modes?
I do. And they did it at a fortuitous. It was it was like the ultimate time they did it as well, because they released Call of Duty Modern Warfare with Warzone Battle Royale in October, November,
wasn't it? It was separate.
Yeah, but they released it October, November of 2019. And of course, by March, we're all in lockdown. So everyone were playing it.
Yeah.
You know, there were not.
I also like. Do you reckon that I don't think they could flick back to that kind of level-based combat nowadays with the way that games like Overwatch are dominating that space?
No, they still do. It's still all, you level up your guns and everything. If anything, they made it harder in the current game, Modern Warfare 2. So in the last
there isn't that. No, not level bases in progression. I mean level bases in during multiplayer matches. It's not a massive open world. You're locked into essentially like old school matches and levels, arenas, so to speak.
No, you can move between different ones.
It's still a thing then.
Yeah. So you play one game.
Open world. That's what I'm saying.
It's not.
The only option.
So you've got your Battle Royale, which is a complete map in El Mazrah at the moment. You've got then Vondel, which is a smaller map, more like Verdansk, that everyone sort of loved when they brought it out, and it was, it was about time we needed Vondel, otherwise this game would have tanked, in my opinion. And then you've got Ashika, I think it's called Ashika Island, which is more like a Rebirth Island, which were quite decent. I quite liked. But that's all Warzone.
You're just shouting.
So for Warzone, you had two small maps. You then had Al Mazrah, which was the big map, which was basically a desert with a few buildings. So then just spawn. What'd she say? Just spawn.
Brad, when was the last time you played a competitive multiplayer game?
I don't.
I was just thinking. I can't remember.
Fortnite with us.
That doesn't really count, does it? He was forced into it. I still like Brad. We've talked about this, and I still think we should do a No Mercy tournament.
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
Okay.
I still can't get over one of the highlights in my life.
Yeah.
Is Brad knows exactly what I'm going to say. I went round to Brad's to watch WrestleMania, didn't I, Brad?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. And for those that don't know, this is arguably the greatest wrestling game of all time on the N64. It's either No Mercy or the other one. What's the other one called? It's one of two, right?
SmackDown.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's Here Comes the Pain, isn't it? That's the better one.
Yeah. Playable.
And you've put like hundreds of hours into this game, Brad?
Maybe.
I played one of them when I was like maybe 8, a long time ago. It wasn't even on my console.
Yeah.
So we did like a half baked tournament, didn't we, Brad? We had a bit of a tournament before the WrestleMania match, and it came to. Were you my second match, Brad, or my first match?
I don't remember. I think
I might have played Gaz first. I played somebody first.
He was drunk at the time.
Brad was my second match, and Brad was just dominating. He was wiping the floor with everybody, right? And I'm like, this guy, man. Let's put him on his ass. And what did I do, Brad?
I don't remember.
Do you not remember?
Sure
I think I gave you the draw. So for those that are uninitiated, we were fighting, and I was absolutely kicking the shit out of Brad. No, I wasn't. That's wrong. I wasn't. It was actually a really good fight. It was really balanced, but I think I had the advantage. But then, like, I kind of felt really bad because Brad's really good at the game, and he's proud of his competency in the game. So I was beating Brad up, and I think we ended up outside the ring, right?
Yeah.
We ended up outside the ring. And I was like, it was like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
3 seconds until it was count out. And I was like, Brad's on the floor. I don't know which character I was. Brad's on the floor. And I was like, I could do one more move just to fucking ruin his day. And then we'll both get counted out. Or I could just go back in the ring and win the match.
Yeah.
And I took the count out because I thought it was
wow,
decision.
No. I'm trying to work out what Bams is saying in the chat. Sorry, Bams. I have noticed your messages. I'm like,
do it, Brad. Do it. Do the roar. I love you, Daddy. What roar? Oh yeah, Brad's anger roar. Like
I can't.
Does he have to be angry? Yeah. Okay. Fair days.
That was a lot of fun that night. When we did that little.
Well, it's like what playing online is. It's like I assume like the majority of people are online. My general interpretation is if you play a one-on-one game online, you're gonna lose. Because I assume everyone else playing online, I assume that's all they do.
Yeah.
You gotta assume they're better than you, right?
Yeah.
You gotta assume they're better than you.
But every single person online is like a finalist in a professional video game tournament or something.
Brilliant. Absolutely
To be fair,
brilliant.
you say that. Like
That's how I feel sometimes.
I watch a lot of Age of Empires, and do you know how seeding works in video games? And chess, they use it in chess, actually.
A little bit, but not totally.
It's kind of like, essentially, your performance is based on what they call a ranking, a seed.
Mm.
So however good you are is between 1 and whatever the top tier is. So you're matched against those of a similar performance level.
Yeah.
So if you beat them, you go up. If you get beat by them, you go down.
So it's like the tiering in Fortnite and COD.
Kind of, but way more accurate in its because you just get lumped in Fortnite.
Okay.
But I think, Brad, my point is there are games that do it more closely tied to performance rather than people that just always really good at it.
Yeah.
Maybe you should try wrestling online.
I could. That is a thing. There's like a.
Is it a thing? Oh,
you can play it online. I don't know how good the matchmaking is, but
we're gonna have a do at this.
I'd tune in for that, Brad. I'd tune in for that, mate.
I could. Maybe I will.
Do it wrestling on simulate wrestling. Do it as a live stream.
That's probably going to. I'm probably have to change that channel up at some point in the near future.
Really?
That sounds interesting. That sounds awesome. Wrestling, yeah.
What's a subscriber today? Just shut it down, boys.
Shut it down, boys.
I got like 6 million subscribers.
No, I've got 529.
Oh, it's so unreal. Just 529. You know, he's got more. He's got more than combining on the rocks. Mine, yours, all together.
Really is.
Absolutely brilliant. But lads, I'm going to stop you for a minute because
nobody stops me.
Because we do have to have a small intermission.
Oh, really?
This is the 9 o'clock news. No. So I was gonna build up a little suspense for this because I did feel like reading like a newsreel out. You're okay, Bams. I know I should have got the papers out, but I did decide. I thought I'm gonna build up a bit of suspense for this because we do need a bit of a suspense when it comes to our weekly Weatherspoon's share price reveal.
Oh, fuck! Hold the fucking phone, guys.
Now I got this when the market closed today, so
when the market closed. What was it last week though? You need to tell us what it was last week.
It was. I'll tell you when it's up. Sorry, I can't say in my head quickly enough. Ready?
Go.
I can tell you. I've watched shit all that.
£6.55. It's gone. It's gone down.
Oh shit!
It was £6.95.
Oh, it's plummeting! It's plummeting, guys! It's plummeting.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Was it $7.50 a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah. It went up into £7 the other week. So I thought that was well done for not ducking the numbers this week. Bams! We don't point out mistakes.
No, she's saying there's no mistakes. So it's
Yeah. But yeah, it's at the close of play today, it was down 40p from 6.95 to 6.55.
Wow. Now we need to get heads together.
Yeah.
Get heads together.
Yeah.
And work out when we're gonna buy, because it might continue dropping. So we need to work out when is the best place for us to start.
So I've worked
Really? Sticking it in.
at this point. I've worked out when the best time to buy, and I'm
You've worked it out.
Yeah,
You sold the
so-
stock market.
so I think the best time to buy them is going to be in about 2 weeks, when Dom's 2 weeks away from payday and can't go to Weatherspoon as much.
Oh yeah, that's probably not a bad idea, actually, yeah.
Big shout out to Dom, our friend.
'Cause then we'll see Dom after payday, like spend a lot of money in Weatherspoons, right?
Yeah, and the share price will naturally go up. So yeah, it's I was actually quite surprised how far it had dropped, and I was like, but there you go. It's one of them things,
It's
isn't
not
it?
unprecedented for I mean, I was in there today. I went for a cheeky little tasty blonde early with the boy. It was good.
Might have
They've
pumped it.
changed for those that don't know, they've changed the patties for the veg burgers. They are better.
Oh, nice. Nice. Sounds good. But we have got one more thing, because I'm very wary of time. And it's that good a game, I can announce it without moving my lips.
Did you do that to save your own voice?
I wanted to put a bit of echo on it and stuff.
It's like I see some efficiencies here. I don't have to speak as much as I need to, so I'm gonna pre-record as much of it as I can.
Do you want to?
Mate. That's great. I love it. Do it again.
Do it again.
I'll do it again. Oh no.
Yeah, that's funny. Well done. I love it.
The weekly get to know you game that puts one of our presenters in the hot seat. And this week's 25 quick questions goes to the one, the only, the P-Town Cowboy Double D. Big shout out to Bex in the chat. Massive shout out. So Double D, you're in the hot seat this week, and it's the one, the only.
Notice. Cheers for that.
It's actually not that hot, relatively.
And the one, the only, Bradley, who's
Making me do all the work again. I
I can't get over that pre-record. That's fucking sick.
Alright.
Brad, what you got? What you got for me today, bro?
Let's go. No, these aren't quick questions. These are incredibly deep, thought-provoking questions.
Real talk before we get into
let me
it,
get comfy.
Shall I go pour another glass of wine, or shall I pour a whiskey out because it's right here?
Ooh. Convenience is convenient.
Okay.
Andy said that.
All right, whenever you're ready.
All right. We like it deep. It's not really that deep. Would you rather be notorious or unnoticed?
For the sole reason that Biggie is such an amazing rapper, I will go notorious.
Would you? I might butcher the pronunciation. Polyglot or an instrumentalist? Polyglot is somebody who speaks several languages.
Or an instrumentalist is somebody that plays like most instruments, I assume.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't need to speak the language if I can speak the language of music. So I'm going to go instrumentalist.
Okay.
I'll make them move.
Dinner party or a picnic?
Dinner party has formal connotations. Picnic.
No internet or no running water?
Can I order running water through the internet?
No stream on stream there.
No.
I'll have to buy a bottle of water.
I would go no internet. I would go no internet.
Really? Weirdo.
Yeah.
Would you rather get a foot tattoo or a wrist tattoo?
A wrist tattoo. I would add something really mysterious that people would ask me questions about, and I would blankly ignore them.
Good answer.
Good idea. Swimming or biking?
Swimming, you exercise every fucking muscle. It's the ultimate exercise is swimming.
What about biking while swimming? I don't know. Is that a thing?
If it ain't a thing, I think
Slow your back down.
they call it rallying in the local river.
Drums or guitar? I guess
There's something really sexy about guitar in it. There's something really sexy about the guitar. So yeah, I'd take guitar.
Lost in the woods or lost in the mountains?
Woods, definitely. I would eat every animal in that wood to survive.
Forget the berries. Planet or wing?
Oh, I don't know. I'm a project manager by job. I should probably plan stuff. So, but wing it.
Speaking of management, speaking of boss, would you rather have an angry boss or an angry client?
Ooh.
Whoa, that's a really good one. Angry boss.
Energy drinks or coffee?
Coffee.
Ice or no ice?
Ice. Oh, no ice. It dilutes my whiskey.
Pizza or Chinese food?
Pizza. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah, I know. Bottom of the barrel. Science or history?
History, all day, every day. We can learn from the mistakes of the past to pave the way forward.
Robots or dinosaurs?
Robots, because fuck dinosaurs, they're the part of the past.
Test the water or dive in the deep end?
I'm a trial by fire kind of guy. Dive in the deep end. I feel like all these answers are contradicting the answer before.
Passwords or secret handshake?
Oh, fuck off. You know it's secret handshake.
I know, I do that. Massive success by accident or modest success on purpose?
Moderate success on purpose, because you can replicate it.
Yeah.
You can replicate it then, hopefully.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Jazz or lo-fi?
A lo-fi.
Ooh.
I like the freestyle approach of jazz.
Okay.
Lo-fi.
Last one. Would you rather know the date of your death or the cause of your death?
Fuck, that's a really good question. Brad, you should do everybody's Muncher Punch.
This is why I mix it up.
Yeah, of course, that's the reason. Cause.
Well, okay.
No, date.
It's tomorrow.
Because like, if you say pigeon, every time I see a fucking pigeon, I'll be like, whoa, I'm gonna die. But I know when I'm gonna die. I can like be happy.
Yeah, that's a good answer. And that's it. It was once again.
It's that time once again for
Might save your life one day.
You should learn. It is actually it's freeing as well. I will say that much. When you're in a swimming pool, yeah, and you just do breaststroke, it's sort of it's free. You feel free and
just floating around. Like, you don't even need to swim. Like when my kids were learning to swim, during like the middle stages,
in the deep end, literally.
Oh, she's deadly afraid, apparently.
She is definitely. I've talked to her about this. Yeah, when my kids were learning to swim, there's a middle point when you still get in the pool with them.
Yeah.
So you can you hold them in case they don't stop them from dying. But like both my lad and my daughter actually were really proficient swimmers, so they're in the classes of swimming. But I just let them go. I just float around and just be kicking around, and like my boy and my girl would be swimming around, and the other kids would need the parents. And it was like you say, JC, it's really freeing.
Yeah.
It's like that feeling of weightlessness because the water just embraces you, and you embrace the water just as much as it holds you. And it's a really nice feeling.
And you might be tired after, but guarantee you'll come out feeling fresh.
feeling way better.
Yeah, you just feel so much better. But
good hangover cure as well.
Yeah,
Really good
and
hangover cure.
Brad, I've got to say thank you for putting that together so quickly. But I do like to throw it around sometimes because you will give another perspective. It's not always just because I'm late. Last minute.
Plan. So plan.
But it was this week.
But
What the fuck?
oh,
What's happening? Is Jaws here?
well, it's that time of the month. We've come to October, and it's time for Brad's Movie of the Week.
Why didn't you bring me going that? What are you doing?
I just couldn't have time. Brad wanted something else, and I was thinking of him and Jaws, and so it was actually quite funny you said that.
I love it. That's great.
He wanted something different. So I thought it's Halloween, he likes Jaws, it sounded a bit intense, a bit... Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
It's so random.
Anyway, Brad.
Sorry, Brad. Babs, I'll tell you what, right? Just for Bams, she said it were a bit quiet, lads. So just before Brad's,
For me, it was so loud.
it's only like 25 seconds. So I will just do it for Bams one more time.
Freaking me out, bro. I like. Oh, I should do that better, shouldn't I? Sorry.
It is October though. It is Halloween coming up. It's that time once again this week for Brad's Movie of the Week. So, take it away, Brad. What's your movie of the week?
Go read a book.
You're down, we're done.
We're done. Shut it down.
Oh, I suppose you could have watched Trick or Treat.
Oh, okay.
Hey!
That is the season, isn't it?
It is indeed.
So, a couple of years back, I got kind of like, probably about, I don't know how long years ago, but I got kind of like obsessed with like looking for horror anthology movies.
Oh, right, yeah.
And then this is one of them. So, an anthology movie is basically like several shorts in one movie. So, this is Trick or Treat. So, it's literally Trick, capital R, Treat. From back in the day of 2007. So, this is like the most Halloween movie you've ever seen. This movie just screams like American Halloween. It's just like the movie takes place on Halloween night. It's several stories that take place over this one night. It follows like different.
Love it.
Follows different characters. There's like trick or treaters, some nosy ass fucking hillbilly neighbor. You know, some girls going to a party. You know, different shit like that. And it's all linked through this one character called Sam, who's this like looks like a little kid, and wears this orange jumpsuit with like a bag on his head, like a potato bag, or you know, a sack on.
Like a sack, burlap sack.
Yeah, burlap sack on his head, and like he like appears in the background, and he like has an he's like he links the stories together. And he has a big involvement in the final story at the end. Really, it's like. Again, just not much to say about it. Very cool movie. It's like it's got every like, Halloween trope you can think of. It's like it's all in there on this Halloween. It's like a huge celebration of Halloween. This movie, and I've not seen it in a long time. I need to rewatch it. Really fun movie. It's only about 90 minutes, and it's just go check it out. That's all I can say.
What's it on, buddy?
And also, the stories will not go. The shorts will not go in the way you expect them to go either.
Ooh, that's a sell, Brad. That's a sell.
You'll think it's going one way, but then something else that will just because all bets are off. Like you don't know what's going to happen. Also, I really like there is some overlap as well, like with certain stories. It's like one story is about one neighbor, and there's the other. So like stuff that happens in the beginning off screen, you find out later what's going on. from the other perspective, which I love.
Nice.
Sounds
Not
good.
available wherever movies are sold.
Yeah, I'm just having a look. That's why I asked you. It's pretty much it's about three.
Yeah.
It's about £3 to rent out on most providers, and $7.99 to buy on if you wanted to buy it. So really good shout out though, and I'm glad you did come in with a Halloween themed movie. As I said to Bams in the chat while you were talking, then I said, she said, so now it's October until Halloween. Do we get a horror movie every week?
Yes, of course you do.
Of course you do. It's October. It's got to be done.
It's committed to it now.
And in that spirit, lads, because I wanted to do something different towards the end of the show. I wrote a little psalm, poem, whatever you want to call it, earlier, as an ode to Halloween. We're entering,
very creative today. I love it.
as we're entering it. So, are you ready for this? I'll get ripped apart. Don't worry, I'm not going to wrap it.
Speech. It's like spoken word, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, so it kind of went like this. I was just trying to put something together, and I was just thinking about Halloween and everything, and it came out. It just came out. Words started flowing through my head, and it was, well, it's the month of October, bringing All Hallows Eve, where ghouls and ghosts and goblins seem to get a reprieve. They say it's like Child's Play 1, 2, and 3, but we know one thing: Michael Myers will be a busy bee. Jamie Lee Curtis gets to stop him again, but when will he rise? Who knows when? There'll be Poltergeist, Conjuring, and Beetlejuice to boot, but will Jack take the shining and kill his family's fruit? After all, here's Johnny, possessed with hocus pocus and all. If you want to survive, watch Scream, don't answer the call. You can be a Hellraiser or avoid the purge. But for a cheerier film, watch Ghostbusters. Give happiness a surge. The Evil Dead, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Pet Sematary 2. Whatever your movie pleasure, there's one for you. That's it.
That was fucking great. That was fucking great.
I literally...
That was really good. I really enjoyed that.
I literally wrote it at 10 to 8 tonight.
I didn't understand
Jack. Awful.
I didn't understand Jack hacking his fruit, but apart from that, everything else was really good.
Your children.
It's only got one.
Your children. Are you on? What's it? The saying, line of your fruit. Is it line of fruit?
Fruit of your loins.
Fruit of your loins, yeah. That's where we're going with that.
Okay.
Because he's after killing his wife and child, isn't it?
Well done.
So, I just thought it was something different, with you know. So that was my ode to Halloween.
Brad needs to do it next week. He's doing an ode to Halloween next week. I hear.
Yeah, ChatGPT will.
No, you've got to write it yourself, and even if it's crap like that.
No.
I went to do some Dali stuff earlier, actually, yesterday, and
you want to read the college, yeah? Okay, let me find that novel I'm writing. How many words is that? 120,000 at the moment.
We'll just be sitting here. The podcast turns into an audio book.
I mean, if it works, it works, right?
There is that.
Sorry, about 117,000.
But yeah, boys, we're coming to the end of the show.
Yeah, it was good timing. Good timing. Well done, everybody.
It's been an absolute fantastic show. Absolutely, honestly, I'm glad you like the little things I did anyway, because I do try. So yeah, so over the next week we've got Grounded over on the Rocks Twitch channel tomorrow night. Yep. Yeah, that I'm really looking forward to that. I promise I won't be building as much this time, and I will actually venture out.
You can build all you want. We ain't building.
I'm going. I'm venturing with with yourselves. So, yeah, and Brad, what are you streaming over the next week?
I have no idea.
You're just gonna in the moment.
I'll play some Phasmophobia once we're done here. We'll see. Definitely streaming something.
Good shout. D?
I'll go alone.
I've got Life of Pies every Tuesday. There will also be a bit of a stream straight after the podcast tonight, which is completely forgot about, but it's happening. Yeah, the Stanley Parable is on tonight.
Ooh.
The Stanley Parable.
And I'm gonna jump back into Quantum Break, I think, after this.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, honestly, so that game, I've enjoyed it so much. Once it's like I'm finding these hidden gems at the moment, and it's absolutely great. But massive shout out to Bex Bams in the chat. Thank you very much for stopping by, guys. As always, thanks to the P-Town Cowboy, Double D, and Easy Sunday Morning Breezy. And take care, guys. Seeing us out tonight.
Bye.
It is the Spring Gang, and they just can't help it, I suppose. They just can't.
I get that feeling.
It's just the way it goes. Take care. God bless. Have a good weekend, everyone.
Tell me what you're thinking. Give me what you're drinking. Tell me what you're thinking. Give me what you're drinking. You and me, we got something special, baby.